Guys, I'm at Manchester Airport's pub and it's windy. And you wouldn't think I was at an airport today because it's quiet. Where's all the planes? And you can probably tell from my voice that I'm loaded with cold. But when am I not ill? When have I ever created a vlog on this channel where I haven't got some sort of flu? You know, it just is what it is. So windy at the moment as well because we do have a yellow wind warning. You can see from the wind a plane is coming in as we speak, and it's oh god, my anxiety's going through the roof. Look at it, it's wobbling right, left, right and centre. Come on. Yeah. Actually, do you know what? That was a really good landing, actually. God, I can barely breathe. My nose is so blocked. And I always say, if you want one of the best places to get views of the planes, honestly, the airport pub is always going to be your best shout because you've got the pub there and you've got the runway right here. I love coming here for my breakfast. You can actually see the Emirates plane coming as well. Oh. Anyway, guys, I'm in the car. The heavens have opened. The rain, the wind. You can hear planes wobbling as they come down. Sorry if you're a nervous flyer. I'm a very well, do you know what? I say I'm a nervous flyer. I don't think I am these days, you know. I feel like these days I'm a lot more confident with flying, and I do think that's because of traveling on my own. The old me, oh my God, I used to sit there and I'd be like, do you know, I'll always remember January 2022 when I got on the plane and I was sitting right at the front of the bulkhead seat at the front of the plane in premium, and I'll always remember the bloke saying, because the cabin crew will get told like what they're expecting the flight path to be like, so they'll get told off the pilot or whoever they get told off literally before takeoff. And I'll always remember the bloke saying to me when I was right at the front, because I'm the person that you hate on a plane. I'm that person where if there's a beep, I'll say, excuse me, what's that? I'm the, you know, some people just don't want to know, but I'm that person that will just ask like, is the wing okay? You know, is everything all right with a plane? And I'll always remember sitting in the seat, and we took off, and honestly the turbulence was like, it was like this, rock. I shouldn't do that actually because I'm in the car park and people think, what on earth is he doing? Honestly, I said to the bloke, I was like, do you know what's happening here? And he was like, yeah, it's going to be a very bumpy ride today. And I thought, oh my God, this is the worst news. And it was my first actual proper solo trip, because the first one I had done with Nathan, he travelled out a few days for me, but I was actually travelling out on my own, like fully, on a 9-hour flight to Florida, and I thought, what have I got myself into? Anyway, the rest of the flight was fine. What I will say, right, if you are a nervous flyer and you are watching this video and you're thinking as if he's putting this in the vlog and I'm flying in a couple of weeks or something, Jesus Christ, which plane's taking off? My car's vibrating. That's the runway, you know. That literally is the runway. That's how close we are to it. My car's vibrating. My God. Right, anyway, sorry, I'm literally, don't ask us. This is welcome to one of my videos, guys, where I go on an absolute tangent. Right, you've read the title right. I've had to cancel our January trip, but it's not as bad as you think. I've just moved it back a week later. And the reason why I want to create this video is because my experience of changing flights and changing everything with a holiday is completely fresh. I've never had to do it before, but it was my first experience yesterday. Obviously, during the great unpleasantness, everyone had to change bookings, but yesterday was my first time in the normal world where I've had to change something. And honestly, in my head, I thought, oh my God, I'm going to have a nightmare. They're going to have to cancel my whole holiday. They're going to charge us a fortune. I'm going to lose all this money and blah, 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 blah. But actually, guys, that wasn't the case. So anyway, I'll kind of take you to what happened yesterday. So yesterday, January is quite a busy time for us for like birthdays and things, and an event's been booked for the family. And we weren't to know, it was just done without, because none of the family knew we were going to be traveling, like no one, because we don't really like, because like, I don't know, we just didn't tell the family that we were doing something. So obviously it was booked and we were sitting there like, oh my God, we're meant to be going away. So in my head I thought, oh no, we've got an option. We either go to Florida or we go to the event. And like for us, the event always became priority. Like as much as I can't wait to go to Florida, like there's more important things in life, you know what I mean? And my instant thought was, oh my God, we're going to lose absolutely everything. So I thought, let's just ask the question. Let's just see what it's going to cost. Rang Virgin. Honestly, Virgin are getting like I already rated Virgin high in my estimates, and guys, I've travelled with a lot of airlines, just like most of yous would have, and as we all know, airlines, sometimes some airlines will do their best to grab a last penny out of you, won't they? You know, do you want to pay for a seat, do you want to do this, and do you want to do that? And I know Virgin do make you pay for certain seats and that on the planes, but I just had it in my head, oh, we're going to ring Virgin and they're going to say sorry, because with our flights, they're not the easiest booking because we paid some in cash and used miles and upgraded and stuff, and I just had it in my head it was going to be an absolute farce, it was going to be an absolute nightmare, there's going to be nothing they can do to help us. Oh God, was I wrong? Honestly, I rang them and they were like, of course we're going to help. I explained what it was and they were like, of course we're going to help. And guys, honestly, after spending about an hour on the phone to them, they changed everything. I did have to pay a small fee, it was £98, but that was because the fares have went up since I booked. But 98 quid to change the entire booking, to sit in the same classes, same things, same miles used, absolutely everything, £98. And I say, obviously, 98 quid's a lot of money, it's not ideal to lose, but in the grand scheme of things, I honestly rang Virgin expecting to be paying a lot, and that just was not the case, and we couldn't afford it, you know. If it had been a lot, we would have unfortunately chosen to go to the event. And obviously I always knew Disney were going to be all right, because with Disney you can use your miles and stuff, not your miles, sorry, your it's DVC. I was using DVC booking, so I always knew Disney were going to be fine. But with Virgin, I honestly didn't know what it was going to be like. But Virgin changed absolutely everything, and this is the reason why I want to create this video, because for anyone that is going on holiday with Virgin or anything, if anything comes up, I just want to reassure you, I know every case may be different and whatever, and it depends on your ticket, because the problem is as well is the tickets, because the person I'm traveling with, their ticket was a little bit different. They did have to pay a little bit more, but they even sorted theirs out as well. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for Virgin. Disney as well, Disney were great. It was a DVC booking. They sorted everything as well. It was literally, I was on the phone to Virgin for about an hour, and I was on the phone to Disney for an hour and a half last night. In my head, honestly guys, by like 10:30, 11 at night, was spinning. We're still not 100% sorted, and you're going to laugh at this. So as much as Disney were absolutely great and they sorted everything out, and with DVC I should have potentially lost the points, they should have went into holding and I would have lost them, but because I've never cancelled anything before with DVC, they basically banked them for us, so that was lovely. And honestly, again, Disney 10 out of 10. I know Disney get a lot of negativity at the moment because the price of the parks is so expensive, and because of just left, right and centre, some of the things they've brought out haven't really been fan favourites and whatever. But what I will say for Disney is that customer service is still impeccable, and between Virgin and Disney, I've never felt more safe having holidays booked with them. Do you know, like, if I had a holiday, in fact I don't even want to name other airlines because I don't want to cause anything, but like I just find Virgin and Disney, like, together, they're just great companies. And honestly, this is not me begging for a sponsorship or something off them. I just wanted to let you know, like, if you're booking a holiday with Virgin or booking a holiday with Disney, like, feel safe with them, because, like I say, they're great. My car's vibrating again because of the plane. It is so noisy here. Anyway, the funny thing of this, well, it's not even funny actually, it's actually a disaster. Well, it's not a disaster. There's so many bigger things happening on planet Earth. It's not a disaster. We have no accommodation so we changed the dates for a week later, but we have no accommodation. So this is where I'm going to ask for your advice. Where do you recommend we should book? Because I'm a DVC member. I've got DVC points to use. I'm obviously going to try and get DVC. But if I can't get DVC, I don't think we're going to stay on site. I think we're going to stay off site. So I want some advice from you guys. Where would you recommend that we book? Where is there been hotels that you've stayed in off-site where you've been like, do you know what, this is a lovely hotel and it's great value for money? I know a lot of you will say the Rose Inn. Some of you may say like the Holiday Inns and stuff. I would love to hear just some advice, which is close to Disney. I've never stayed at the Holiday Inn close to Disney. What was it like? Was it nice? I would love some advice on this. So yeah, we're still going. We're just going a week later, and yeah, we've got no accommodation. So yeah, send help, people. Send help. You would only have this in my videos. Honestly, I say this all the time. Do you know, I was so excited because we were staying at the Riviera and we had so much nice accommodation booked, and unfortunately that's all gone. Bless Disney, they spent ages last night. Literally, she even spoke to our manager to see if there was anything, because sometimes they were saying Disney hold back like emergency accommodation in case like people arrive on site and the room's bad or whatever, but they don't even have that. Like, they're literally at capacity for most of the days that we're there. The rest of them, the whole rest of Florida, the whole rest of Disney is available. I can book all-star movies, I can book whatever, but I just don't fancy booking any of that because it's just the cost, guys, and obviously I don't want to be shelling out all that money. So yeah, if you have any advice, please send it my way on off-site accommodation, and obviously I'll try and get on-site between now and then. Anyway, I'm going to take us back in here. I know my hand's shaking because it's so windy, but look at this. Wow. The skills from that pilot, man. Unbelievable in this wind. Oh, unbelievable. And I just want to quickly give this place a huge shout out as well, because the staff are absolutely unreal. Airport pub, they've got the outside bit, they do like barbecues in the summer, and then inside they've got like breakfasts and you name it. Outdoor toilets, lovely here in the summer. We've spent a lot of summers here as a family. It's really, really nice. I can't recommend this place enough as a pre-travel day. Food's not overly expensive compared to the airport anyway. So many people come here actually before they travel, and this is what we'll be doing on our pre-travel day. A plane's just went up there. I wonder if that had to abort landing, maybe. God knows. But anyway, guys, it's raining, it's freezing. Oh my God, there's a... the things you do for YouTuber. Anyway, I hope you have an amazing Christmas. This is definitely my last vlog before Christmas. So have an amazing Christmas. I hope Santa brings you all the things that you want. Yeah, I'll see you soon, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. See you later. Bye.